Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm about to do the surgery. Yes, I know. I mean, I assume I have the right stuff on. Damn sure look like a doctor. Yeah, I got it. I got it. How you doing, Beast? How you feeling, man? So, let me get this straight. You and Dozer went out, and you don't remember what happened. You just had this really bad hurting in your stomach. You got to take a dump or something? Because I'm telling you, man, this surgery is it's not something to mess with. Is my collar's messed up? Okay. It's not something to mess with. It's just not something that everybody does every day. You know, it's not like something that you can just get over. I mean, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny. But you know, being Big Time Mike, the Big Time World Champion, you know, I'm gonna help you out because you know what, you haven't been that bad to me. You know, you've probably been a few butted other jokes, but you know what, I'm gonna help a brother out because you're a fellow KBW member. I'm gonna help you out, bro. So let me get my stuff on. Gene, you got all the tools? You got them? All right. Make sure you. We got to record this for medical reasons because I got to make sure if he has any more problems that we're covered just in case he tries to sue. But anyway, can never be too safe. Now I'm going to ask you to drop your drawers. Did I stutter? Drop your drawers. Can never be too safe. And I'm just going to talk to you throughout this surgery to make sure you're okay. You were still responding. If you can respond. If not, if you want me to, you ever feel uncomfortable during the surgery, just let me know. I'm going to need you to remove your undergarments as well. Yeah, pull your underwear off, you dummy. Let's get this started. All right, so I'm just going to prod around. I'm going to spray this around here to make sure you're all right. All right, let me see. Holy Jesus Christ. You got to spread your legs, son. I can't get in here if you're not. Jesus Christ. Gene. Jesus Christ, son. What is that? God almighty. Jesus. Joy of the gospel? What do you do on your spare time? Joy of the gospel. Evangeline got him. Pope Francis. Exhibit A. Ugh. Alright, just got some seems some contusions down here. What do you do? Do you have a partner, a sexual partner? Well, you said you had a hurting in your stomach, so the first thing I have to look is in your anus. Because generally in males, that's what happens. You learn that at Big Time University if you'd have went to school. Jesus Christ, you have some pretty bad contusions in here, man. What do you got? Hold on, Gene, we got to open this up. What do you got going on now? Oh my God, son. Here, Gene. Hold still. Quit shaking the table and hold still. Hold still. Damn, son. I got it. Did you bring it, Gene? Now, Beast, you're not gonna like me after this, but you're just gonna have to. Once I get this moved, I can get whatever else is out. So just close your eyes. It's gonna be okay. God bless you, son. Oh! Come on, pull, Gene! God almighty, son. You're killing me here. Come on. Pull! Pull! Oh my God, what is it? No, it's coming! It's coming! It's coming! Oh! A box of cookies? Really? Chocolate chip. What? Instant rice. Gene, got your dinner. Exhibit B. I need my towel here. It does come in handy, doesn't it? All right, on to the. Don't worry, it's not bad for you. All right, I got that. You feel a little bit better? Feel a little bit cleared? We still got a few more things in here that I just can't seem to get out. Let me right in my nose. All right, let's go. I'm gonna switch this around and use the poker stick to cough for me. Cough for me. Cough for me. Come on, cough. Cough. Good. Good. What the hell? Oh my God! Let it go. Let it go. Let go of my hand. Let go of my hand. Really? Really? You think this is a joke or something? Exhibit C. Ramen noodles. I think we're coming to Gene, I think we're doing all right here. How far are we into the surgery? We're only like 7 minutes into the surgery, so I'm gonna have to get in here head first here, because this seems like it's a. Let me wipe my face off. All right. That's it. All right, Gene, just make sure if I come out, you hold my legs, okay? All right, here we go. Oh my God, it stinks in here. Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh my God. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh my God. Let me out. God. Gene, get me out. Gene. Oh my God. Gene. Gene, I'm coming out. I'm coming out. Jesus Christ, son. What in God's name are you doing? What? Oh my God. Oh my God. What in God's name do you have? Seriously? You feel better now? Really? Swiss rolls? Really? Limerita? Enjoy the show. Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the greatest talk show in the world. It's the, wait for it, Big Time Talk Show! And I'm your host, the one and only man, like bologna in hand, the man with the beard that brings that big time fear. Wait for it, the man with the stash that talks that big time trash. Yes, people, the trash talking, ankle breaking leader of hashtag Team Big Time and your big time world heavyweight champion, Big Time Mike. And ladies and gentlemen, I am so glad to have you live here on the Big Time Talk Show, the greatest talk show in the world today, the only choice of entertainment that you choose to pick from. You got all different kinds, but the only one you choose to pick from on this day was Team Big Time Mike, and the Big Time Express. I'm so glad you guys would join me to get your daily dose of vitamin Big Time right here on the Big Time Talk Show. And we got so much planned for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed our little surgery we have with the Beast. He's recovering. He's enjoying his vitamin Big Time right now across the room. He's just sitting down laying. I'm trying to talk too loud because I don't want him to wake up from his surgery. He had a really long, hard surgery. I hope you guys were educated by it, because, you know, sometimes when you make wrong or bad life choices, you end up like the Beast here. So before we get started, we got to make sure, like we do every single show, hit it, Gene. We throw all those plugs in the wall, that way we don't trip on them on our way out the door. So, first off, guys, if you didn't check it out, then you're probably just stupid, dumb, stuck, autistic, or retarded. I don't know. You might have blue balls. You might have too many X chromosomes. But if you didn't check out Day 0, You guys missed one hell of a show. APW, Almost Professional Wrestling, loads up just about every Monday. They finished out their finale for that season with Day 0. We had so many matches. Joe Cool was on Day 0. Who else was on Day 0? Corey Graves, Jason Walker, Anonymous, Arkham. Jason Walker and Corey Graves put on one hell of a show in their separate matches. All these guys, Joe Cool lost to Thomas Gray. I don't even know why Joe Cool was doing up there in Pennsylvania, but the fact of the matter is that Joe Cool, he lost. So now he's going on this whole rant on Twitter about why he lost. He's butthurt. He's a sore loser. Corey Graves walked out the APW World Heavyweight Champion. Now, yes, he lied about his retirement, and then he viciously attacked Ron John there in the post-match interview, which I didn't understand at all. Ron John didn't do anything. Maybe Corey just maybe he has some issues with the fact that he can't cope, that he has to lie to win. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't have it anymore. I guess the only way he thought he could win was to lie about it. And he's got Cam at Clash at the Yards. And speaking of Cameron Jackson, UWE, if you guys did not check out All Out Survival, I know it had some little glitches going on here and there, but it's up now. And if you haven't checked out All Out Survival, I don't know what you're doing. Because All Out Survival was, if not the greatest pay-per-view in UWE history to this point, it's got to go down as one, because All Out Survival was awesome. You had Lips and Adnan. You had Cameron Jackson and Insanity. And then you had the Survivalist Coliseum with Cameron Jackson coming out the victor. After losing to Insanity earlier on in the night, he picked up the W. The one-win wonder, Cameron Jackson, picked up the W. Congratulations, Cameron Jackson. Hats off to you, man. You won. Finally got you win. Your main event and Ultimate Redemption. Just don't drop the ball this time. Moving on. Now, guys, I don't know if you saw it, but AGW put on one hell of a show on Sunday. Genocide. Yes, people, Genocide. They had a great card. Andrews and Mort Vivint won the tag team titles, Beautiful Disasters. And then also the main event, Joseph Everhart claimed the AGW World Championship. He defeated DDZ, and I think it was someone else in the match, but I don't know, it was DDZ and Joseph Everhart, and Joseph Everhart won. Unfortunately, DDZ lost. But also, speaking of DDZ and all the AGW Superstars, they just had a podcast the other night on Jack Andrews' channel. Make sure you check it out. Subscribe to them. Make sure you support all of Backyard Wrestling. BWE, RRW is coming back in December, I heard. That's awesome. WKE, make sure you support all those guys. Everybody. Ellis Taylor and their wrestling, I don't know the name of their wrestling organization, but I do know they're Backyard Wrestlers, and if you're a Backyard Wrestler, I support you either way, one way or the other. Flim Flam, Bim Bam, Big Time Mike by damn supports you. So you got my vote any day of the week and twice on Sunday. On Wednesday, it might be half a vote, but on Sundays, it'll be twice. So just remember to check that out. Remember them. Also, people, don't forget, KBW is coming back this week. This week, we're coming back. Leading up to the final episode. You got 3 more episodes left. 3. Count them, people. Well, after this one, it'll be 2. But counting this one, you have 3 left. 3. And I promise you, I told you that I was going to remain your big-time World Heavyweight Champion against all comers. Mr. O made it official last week that Big Time Mike will face Bama Kid. I will defend my title against the Bama Kid. Not this coming up show, but the next show. Second to last show, I will defend my title. I will give Bama Kid the shot he deserves. And I will prove why Big Time Mike is the greatest Big Time World Heavyweight Champion and the greatest sports entertainer to ever enter an arena. So he can take his Mexican bean flipping ass right on out the door. Moving on to the middle and the portion of the show. Guys, y'all sent in a lot of questions, and I really appreciate all the questions you sent in. But I'm not able to get to everybody at one time. So if you send in your question and I don't get to you, don't take it wrong, because I have a certain time slot I have to fill, because here at Team Big Time Mike, and the Big Time Express, the 3 here, people, Team Big Time Mike, and the Big Time Express, we have a pretty good pretty busy time schedule, and I only have a certain amount of time to get in my shtick. So, the first question comes from Seth Maverick. I can find him here. He messaged me on Facebook. Let's see. He says, "Hey, I have a question for the Big Time Talk Show," and I said, "Shoot." He said, "What would be the Big Time symbol that represents Big Time Mike? The one characteristic, if you will. The thing that makes me different from everybody else." That's an excellent question, Seth, because I think I've answered this before, but not into this extent. The thing that makes Big Time Mike different is, yes, there's entertainers out there. There's Drew Hood. There's Jason Walker. There's Cameron Jackson. There's all kinds of entertainers out there. But there's only one Big Time Mike. There's only one trash-talking, ankle-breaking leader of hashtag Team Big Time, and that's Big Time Mike. And now we talk about this we talk about wrestlers in different territories because that's how it was back in the day. And when I think about territories as the way how wrestlers are, I think of the Eastern Coast. Well, I guess it would be over here, but just bear with me. The Eastern Coast, which would be the West for y'all, but the East Coast, which is VTW, UW, APW, and all the way down from Maine, all the way down to, or up there from by New York, all the way down to Florida. Then you have the South. Well, I guess it'd be the southeastern, the southern region, which would be Alabama, Mississippi, and I guess I'm gonna put Georgia and Florida in there. So you got the southern region. You got over here in Texas, which is where Cody Rex and all those guys are located. Then you have Jack Andrews, Ohio, AGW, and all that. And then you have the guys up north and BTW, Boys Family Wrestling, up there in Canada. But the thing that makes Big Time Mike different is the fact that Big Time Mike is not like anything we've ever seen in BYW. I've never seen it. If you guys can find a cheap copy of Big Time Mike, please send me a video link so I can watch it, because I've not seen anything like Big Time Mike. Because there's only one man that drops an elbow, throws the suplex, locks in that BTA, breaks ankles, and talks trash while he does it. That's Big Time Mike. There's only one man that's the original trash talker, like Colonial Cash Crop. There's only one man with a beard that brings that big time fear. Wait for it. There's only one man with a stash that talks that big time trash. There's only one man without the fro that drops in big time elbows. There's only one man with a mount that doesn't have that big time gout. There's only one man with a strap that brings that big time flap. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many different things that makes Big Time Mike different. And I guess the main thing would be that Big Time Mike has all these catchphrases that you guys can jump on and hold on to. And that's what I enjoy about doing this, is that you guys really get in with my catchphrases, and I enjoy that. And I'm glad you guys enjoy my brand of entertainment. And Seth, thank you for having such a great question. Moving on to the next one. Next question is from none other than Sarah. Sarah is from Chicago, Illinois. I wonder if it's still cold or hot up there. I don't know. Either way, some people up there just don't have any sense. Ain't got the sense God gave a daggum billy goat, if you know what I'm saying. I apologize for that. So Sarah asked, Big Time. She says, Big Time. With your final matches in KBW coming up, do you plan on, what are some of the spoilers, or I should say plans, for the rest of 2015 for Big Time Mike? Thanks as always, Sarah. Sarah, there's one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to give you guys spoilers. I'm not going to reveal anything, because right now I'm not worried about anything else. If I have to say it time and time again on each episode, I don't worry about the future. I worry about the now. And right now I'm worried about the Big Time Talk Show, Team Big Time Mike, and the Big Time Express. I'm worried about facing Bama Kid for the World Championship. I'm worried about holding my title to the end of KBW until the end of time. I'm not worried about anybody else. I'm not worried about Best in the Yard. I'm not worried about Clash. I'm not worried about watching Clash in the Yards, but I'm not worried about any of that. Only thing I'm worried about is the now. I'm not worried about anything else. So, you guys keep sending me these questions. Mike, you're going to be here, you're going to be here, you're going to be there. I'm not going to answer them. It's the last time I'm going to take a question like this. Next time you want to send a question like that, I'll just drop an elbow, throw a suplex, lock in the BTA, break your ankle, and talk trash while I do it. I'll beat your ass and talk trash while I do it. If you got a problem with it, that's just that plain and simple. Because I've told you guys time and time again that I don't think to the future. I think about now. Because that's what makes me different from everybody else. Is that I hate to steal AK's line, is that I'm different from everybody else because I'm worried about right now. Yeah, I'm sure there's others that worry about right now, but most everybody's worried about down the road, next year, next month, whatever. I'm worried about right now. I'm not worried about the rest of them. End the story. That's it. But Sarah, thank you for your question. It's greatly appreciated that you participate here on the Big Time Talk Show. So, moving on. This one was from an anonymous viewer. They didn't send a name, a number. It just has a time, has a timestamp, and it says they're from. It says from Michigan. That's all it says. Okay, so I warn you, ladies and gentlemen, this next question does have a little bit of language in it. So I'm assuming this is hate mail. Big Time Bitch. F you and the other three. The four are nothing more than four sorry pieces of shit that have ever graced this earth. You guys are not backyard wrestling, nor will you ever be backyard wrestling. Just because you like to entertain doesn't mean you're that good. F you. Hope you die and burn in hell. Thanks. Well, I was wondering if this question was going to come up about the four. Or someone said the main four or the four. let me just be very clear about this. I didn't know until the other night where this 4 came from. I was informed by somebody. I watched somebody's podcast and saw where this came from. I don't want any. I didn't even ask to be in this 4. All this tells me is that somebody has my name in their mouth enough to where they want to put me in this. They want to put me in this hierarchy of whatever. But I'm just going to go out here and say it that there is no such thing as a 4 in backyard wrestling. Just because we hang out together and these companies are friends and we collaborate with each other doesn't mean we think we're better than anybody else, nor does it make anybody else, nor does it have us say that we know more than anybody else. I was listening to the AGW podcast, and the guys kind of said the same thing. There's no such thing as a main 4. And for everybody that keeps going on Twitter, especially, and I don't know who runs this account. I think it's Ace Shack's account. And, you know, Ace, and I'm just going to be real with you here because I don't normally do this. I don't normally push this aside. But, Ace, if you're doing this for attention, I get the in-character and out-of-character stuff, but don't be an asshole. If you're in character, I get it. I'm not being a douche. I'm just saying, don't be an asshole and say that we don't care about anybody else because, to be honest with you, I support everybody that wrestles. And I can sit here in front of God himself and tell you that. I don't have to sit here and I don't have to share links, and I don't have to say, hey, guys, go check this guy out. I choose to do it sometimes because I feel like you guys deserve that spotlight. You guys deserve that. Everybody deserves a chance in the sun. Everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're TC or TTW, trashy trampoline wrestling. You deserve your time in the spotlight because it sees who can step up and who can't. I'm friends with everybody. But don't sit here and accuse somebody of not supporting somebody or not doing this or saying this is the only person that's ever fully supported somebody. Don't say that. Don't be that guy, please. Okay, so it's the last I'm going to talk about. There's 4. There's only I do know of 3 though. I do know of 3. That's Team Big Time Mike, and the Big Time Express. Only 3 I'm concerned about right now. And Team Big Time, that includes the Big Timers, all you guys out there. Getting your daily dose of vitamin Big Time right here on the Big Time Talk Show. So enough of this 4 BS. I'm done with it. Over with. It's gone. Moving on to our final question. This is from, and this is going to be a good one, guys. I know, I can just feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. I've been waiting on this moment all my life. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Well, I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget the first time, the last time we ever met? But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. Known to me, it doesn't show pain more. I'll be a pack of lies, and I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, on to the question. Sorry, I just got carried away here. Alright, this final question is from Jack. Jack is from Long Island, New York. And away, woo woo woo, Jack. How you doing, broski? Jack asked, big time. If there were 4 people in backyard wrestling right now that you would like to face, who are they and why? Well, Jack, thank you for that very enduring, heartwarming question. 4 people I'd like to face here in BYW. 4 dream matches, I should say. My first dream match, and this is kind of off. That me and this gentleman were supposed to have a match a while ago. We had something going on. He decided he wanted to poison donuts and send them to me in the mail, and I was dumb enough to eat them. But yes, Jack Andrews is somebody I'd like to face just because our styles will clash, and I think it would make a very good, compelling story. Because, you know, we got Big Time Mike, the greatest sports entertainer to ever enter an arena. Super Kick Party Man himself, Jack Andrews. The 2 clash. What you got? You got drop an elbow, throw a suplex, lock in the BTA, break his ankle, and talk trash while I do it. That simple. Number two. Number two. One of the other guys I'd like to face in BYW. I'd like to, and this is not to, um, be rude in any way, shape, or form, but a guy I think I would really enjoy working and helping, and not saying that I'm better than him, but just because I'm older and I know a little bit more stuff, is I'd like to work with Seth Maverick. Seth Maverick has got a lot of potential. He's got a lot of passion for backyard wrestling, for wrestling in general, and I'd like to get in there with him and tell him that it's okay not to get your hands. It's okay to get your hands dirty. It's okay to lay it in a little bit, because I love to lay it in a little bit. So that's another guy I'd like to work. Adrenaline could also fall into that category. And Mark Williams. Mark Williams is my third one. Mark Williams is he's a good person. He's a good person in general. I love Mark Williams to death. He's a great guy. He really enjoys BCW. Really loves doing it. He loves backyard wrestling in general. Yeah, he can sometimes. Everybody's got their rough edges. Like, everybody does. I got my rough edges. It's whatever. But I still love Mark Williams. He's a great kid. Awesome kid. We'd step in the ring. I think it'd be a good match, but it'd still be the same outcome. Drop an elbow, throw a suplex, lock in the BTA, break his ankle, and talk trash while I do it. That's simple. And finally, number four. How could you even go without saying this name? I mean, this guy he's a superstar. I mean, there's only one man that can wrestle a stuffed animal and make it look good while he does it, and that's Tyler Drake. Tyler Drake is, and this is not meant negative. Tyler Drake is the future of backyard wrestling. He's one of the main futures of backyard wrestling. You know why? Because Tyler Drake has got it. In my opinion, Tyler Drake has got it. And you can say, well, he's an entertainer. Here we go with this all BS again. Oh, he's an entertainer. He's a wrestler. It doesn't matter who's who. The fact of the matter is Tyler Drake draws a reaction. Tyler Drake, when he walks out the curtain and he's doing that, people are just eating it up. I know you are. You people love Tyler Drake. You love to hate him. He's just an asshole. But Tyler Drake is the man. Tyler Drake is the man. He's going to be the man one day. And I hope he's, in the future we run into each other. I might have to drop an elbow, throw a suplex, break his ankle, and talk trash while I do it. But anyway, that's it. Moving on to the final segment of the show. The final segment of the show used to be the Big Time Loser of the Day award. Now it's the Boom Biatch. The Boom Biatch. The three Boom Biatch guys. My three contestants. This can go, and you guys are going to vote on it for next week's show. Fireboy won it last time. So this time we got three. The first person for the Boom Biatch award of the day or the week. The first person I have on my list is none other than, let me get a drum roll. Hit it, Gene. It's none other than, boom, and that's the guy we were just talking about, Tyler Drake. Tyler Drake, the real deal, Holyfield asshole. That guy, you, sir, you're going on it. So here's what I'm going to do. For Tyler Drake, we're going to do hashtag asshole. That's going to be hashtag asshole. That's going to be, if you want to vote for Tyler Drake, tweet at me, hashtag asshole. All right, now our second one. This guy, and I say this because he's one of those guys that really gets under my skin, and it's just one of those guys that just want to put my knee in his throat and beat him till his brain goes out. Or I could just drop an elbow, throw a suplex, lock into BTA, break his ankle, and talk trash while I do it. That could work too. That person will be the guy that's a sore loser. This is a horrible excuse for a human being. That would be the blackout Aaron Jones. I mean, he tried to hang Tyler Storm because he lost a match. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Are you stuck? Are you autistic? Do you have too many X chromosomes? Do you have blue balls? Huh? Speak up. I can't hear you. You must be, because for you to do that to another human being is absolutely no. There's no excuse for it whatsoever. We're not in the 1500s. We're not in the 1800s. Lynching went out a long time ago. So blackout, you know what? No. Hashtag blackout sucks. That's it. Hashtag blackout sucks. If you want blackout to win like I do, hashtag blackout sucks. And blackout, me and you, I'm going to get you one of these days, you piece of trash. You're going to get what's coming. You don't get that big time express going to run your big ass over, but hell, if I ran you over, I might flatten my daggum tire. Anyway, moving on before I get all heated up in here. And now, guys, the final contestant for the Boom Biatch winner of the day is none other than, this guy has caused waves in BYW this week, or in the past couple weeks. He has done all these things. He is really he's really become more of a. He's become the guy that nobody wants to go against because he's just so ruthless now. And for what he's been doing, he's a real asshole, and he's just so ruthless now. He's an asshole, but he's one guy that I respect. I have respect for, but I don't like him. And that would be Jason Walker, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Walker is our final contestant for the Boom Biatch winner of this week. If you want to tweet it for me, vote for Jason Walker. These guys, and I'm going to pop him up on the screen for you so you can guys show him again. But if you want Jason Walker to win, you hashtag, wait for this, guys, hashtag lost it for Jason. So, the 3 contestants are 1, Jason Walker, hashtag lost it. 2, Tyler Drake. Okay, asshole, hashtag asshole. Number 3, the blackout Aaron Jones. And for Aaron Jones, remember, hashtag blackout sucks. Hashtag asshole, hashtag blackout sucks, and hashtag, wait for it, lost it. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining me here live on the Big Time Talk Show. And just remember that it doesn't matter what day it is, what time, or what's on the line. The Big Time Party don't never stop, and I always deliver, and it's always wait for it, Big Time, baby! Gene, light me up. Boom, biatch!